Hello, beautiful kings and queens. Tonight, you will see I will be discussing the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Subscribe to my channel, like, share, and comment. Everything in this video is alleged and for entertainment purposes and my opinions. Enjoy. Welcome to the Realistic Hustler YouTube channel. I appreciate you coming to my channel. Please hit the like button and subscribe. It will help me so much. You just don't know how much it would mean to me. So be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and get down in the comments and comment after you finish watching my video. We will be discussing the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode 6, and it was Don't Be Sea Salty. I think they pretty much talking about Marlo and Sheree because they was the only ones that were salty to me. And somewhat Sanya, I would say. But Marlo and Sheree was the real haters in this episode. They were hating so bad on Kenya and our girl Candy, making up lies on them. But we're going to get to that, okay? So it started off with Candy and her little handsome son, Ace. She was helping Ace with his vocabulary. Little Ace is a little smart kid. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he even has said it in a different language. Then we pan over to Miss Sheree. And she's in her castle. She's folding clothes in her bedroom. And then her daughter comes in and she begins to help Sheree with her laundry. And so Sheree is telling her daughter how she feels about what Tyrone did, how he had to go all the way to Philly and he did not meet her. And that he blocked her. And that she's really hurt by this. And she was letting her daughter know, he called the next day and he act like nothing happened. Tyrone, really? Come on now. So Sheree said it because how he had done her, that she's not talking to him. And I don't blame Sheree. I wouldn't be talking to him either. He stood her up. Then he's gonna call her and act like nothing is wrong. Men, y'all need to get it together. Sheree, you don't even need him. What do you need him for? It doesn't make sense. Bye-bye, Tyrone. But anyway, we're going to pan over to Kenya, and she's looking fabulous as ever. Kenya's the queen. She always looking good. She's beautiful. She's meeting Drew to have lunch at this really nice place here in Atlanta. And Drew comes in. Drew got a nice red suit, you guys. I have never, ever seen Drew look this good. Drew looked amazing. I was really shocked how nice Drew was looking in her red suit. She had a new wig, and she must always wear that wig. That black wig, that's the best hair Drew has ever had on the Housewives of Atlanta. The best wig I've ever seen her wear, ever. Drew Sidora, you need to wear that wig all the time. It was long and straight and beautiful like my real hair. It was long like this and flowy, and she was so happy and cheerful, and Drew looked amazing. I was shocked. But anyway, Kenya and Drew, they discuss, Kenya brings up about her and Drew have so much in common for it's pertaining to Ralph and her soon-to-be ex-husband, Mark, how Ralph treats Drew. And Kenya said in New York that Ralph did not take Drew into consideration at all. He really was just talking to Drew crazy, pretty much calling Drew a liar. And Kenya brings up about the vibrating panties, like Candy needs to stop. Let's just let that go. Candy's about her business. Everybody criticizing for that, which sometimes it can go a little too far. But we're going to see the ones that was judgmental. Marlo take her mouth to a place about a plantain that shouldn't have went there, okay? In front of Sanya's mom. So we're going to let that go about Candy and the vibrating panties, because some people have no place to talk about Candy anymore. And then they start discussing Sanya, and Drew says that Sanya's being fake, because Kenya brings about, Sanya having her photo shoot for her Mommy Nation wear for her website. And Drew said that Sanya invited her, then Sanya disinvited her. Sanya, what is going on? It's not looking good for you because Drew has been nice to you. She did some shady stuff to Sheree, and it wasn't cool, but she hasn't done anything to you. So Sanya, you out here looking bad. It's messed up, Sanya. But anyway, we pan over to Sanya, and she's doing her Mommy Nation photo shoot. And she invites Candy and Kenya. But we kind of found out why she invited Candy and Kenya. They has the most followers on social media. Candy has the most millions and millions of followers. Then Kenya is next in line, I think 2.5 million if I'm not mistaken. So now we know why. We know why. So Candy gets there first, and then Kenya arrives, and Kenya did not know that crazy Sanya, I'm sorry for calling her crazy, she's not crazy, that Sanya did not tell her that she would actually be a part of the photo shoot. Kenya thought she was just coming to help out, and Kenya was like, you need to contact my agent. Kenya needs a check. Candy needs a check. Nobody works for free, Sanya. Yes, you have 4 gold awards, golden medals from being in the Olympics, but they don't owe you anything. Like Kenya said, where is my agent? Kenya went on and did it anyway. I would not have done it, no. Because, for one, she has them doing a photo shoot for a Black Friday. Sanya, really? Well, the ladies did it anyway, and I saw pictures after. They seemed to have enjoyed it. And they probably did it to help her out, but I wouldn't do that because Sanya flip-flopping. To me, she's talking about, Drew, you're flip-flopping. We're going to see. So, okay, Kenya, she told Sanya that Drew said they started talking, the ladies are talking, and Kenya tells Sanya that Drew said you have no mind of your own. And Kenya tell the ladies about Tyrone stood Sheree up, and it was all over the blogs. It was all over the blog, Sheree. It's not a good look. I wouldn't take him back. I wouldn't care what he done to help me with my home. I wouldn't take him back. Your home is beautiful. You're a beautiful woman. Move on. You're not too old. I don't care if you're in your 50s or 50 years old, whatever. Hey, I'm 48, soon to be 49. I am drop dead gorgeous. We got bodies better than these young girls. My face card never plays out. Your face card ain't bad, girl. Get rid of him. Then we pan over to where Marlo and she's bringing it into her home for Sheree. She's doing an event for Sheree, something nice and to help Sheree, you know, just because she's going through with Tyrone, something to help her to relax and just have a good girls talk, a good powwow with the girls. So she's setting up a great shopping experience for Sheree, and she calls her connection with Fendi and asks them could they come and set up there at her home for Sheree so they can do a little girls time and shopping. And Marlo calls Kenya, excuse me, and Kenya is sick, so Kenya would not be able to come over and help out with doing everything for Sheree. But what I do like about Queen Kenya, she sends Drew over with the stuff that she gave Drew the money to pay for, the items to make the cupcakes and everything. And Drew stays over there and help Marlo with that. Because, you know, she couldn't make because she was sick and she had a doctor's appointment. So, Drew was over there to help with making the desserts, and we pan back over to Sanya and her mom, and they're shopping, you know, so they can make curry for the girls, because kind of found out they all gonna be cooking together. I didn't like that. I would be thinking I'm going to go sit down to eat something good, some of the good Jamaican food. I wouldn't have planned on going over there cooking, but anyway. So her and her mom out shopping for the food for the curry chicken, you know, and Sanya, she let us know she can't cook, but her mom can put it down in the kitchen, and that she never had a desire to cook. Okay, Sanya. She tells her mom about Drew said she doesn't have a mind of her own. And Sanya mom said, Drew don't want any of this. Drew don't want any of this. Okay, mom, I like your mama, Sanya. Your mama is gorgeous. The body is amazing. But there's no reason to be that way for Drew. Drew is harmless. When people need her, she is there for people. So there's no reason to have that attitude about Drew. Sanya, you need to stop. And then, so we have Drew. She drops off the cupcakes, you know, to make the cupcakes with Marlo. And then she talks with Marlo. And Drew tells Marlo that Sanya disinvited her, that she's not invited to the curry chicken event. And Marlo says Sanya is a coattail rider. She wants to ride Kenya's and Candy's coattail because they had the most followers. So it's a good look for Sanya, and it will help her get followers, and it will help her with her Mommy Nation, apparently, allegedly. Okay. So Marlo said that's why she invited Candy and Kenya to her photo shoot for the Mommy Nation. Marlo, she mentions that she likes Drew. She said Drew is a good, she's all right. She came and Drew didn't have to do that, So they showed Sheree, and Sheree still hasn't left her home. She's talking to her dog. She, because she had left her home because she's still sad about how Tyrone did her. He's, stood her up, and it's affecting her. She's not leaving her home. She's sitting talking to the dog and discussing chips with us. This was a filler scene. Come on, Sheree, you got to bring more than this. They brought you back, and I'm sure they gave you a good bag to come back. You got to give us more than this. I'm sorry. And I like Sheree, and I was rooting for her. So she's talking to the dog. She's eating chips, explaining to us, the viewers, how she likes her chips. Either she explained to the producers, I guess. And Marlo calls and tells Sheree to get dressed and come outside. So they had Sheree to put on a blindfold, and there was a limo waiting for her, and the limo driver had her put on a blindfold. Sheree arrived to Marlo's, and Marlo had to hurry up and put drop. Just go. You know how Marlo talk, real manly. But she bad to the bone with that fashion now. But anyway, so she goes outside and she invites Sheree in. But before they come in, they did that stupid stuff they was doing before, and they fell out. Remember a while back, both of them fell out with each other, and they was looking stupid on the stairwell, going back and forth. Oh my God. So Marlo says she wants Sheree to forget all her words and just have a good time, have a girl's day. She had the Fendi bags there. She had the shoes there. She had all kinds of food, a foot masseuse there. But like Sheree said, she didn't know she was going to have to be spending her own money. Marlo, Sheree didn't want to come there and spend money. She thought you was going to be treating her. So I think they said Sheree spent about, $11,000 on Fendi stuff. Yeah. Marlo. But she tells Sheree that she think Kenya's lying about being sick. Kenya, I don't think she's lying. I believe she really was sick. And at that time, COVID, the 19 was pretty bad. So Kenya didn't want to get y'all sick. And so they start, talking about Tyrone. And Sheree says that she loves Tyrone. And Marlo, like, I know you love him, but you need to let him go. And I'm with Marlo on this. He's not good for you. Sheree says Tyrone loves her, and Marlo make valuable points about Tyrone. Let him go. And all the points she made, I agree with. Marlo said block his number as well. And Marlo is right. Sheree, he's not the one. Sorry. Marlo is on her paper, in her bag. And I love it. She let Sheree, you got to be about your paper in your bag. This man is playing you. Girl, let him go. Block him. So Sheree started crying, and Marlo said, we want you to, I don't want to have this talk with you again. I just gave you the good powwow talk, the good girlfriends to give each other. We can't be going through this again about him. Not about Tyrone. No. So we pan over at Sanya. She at her home. Well, she's not at her home. She got this place used because she not wanted to come to her home because it's not finished, and she know the girls won't talk bad about it because they're gonna do it. But she invited everyone for a Jamaican meal to meet her and her parents. Sheree and Kenya, they arrived first. Sanya's mom is gorgeous, y'all. Oh God, her body. Sanya, your mom got it going on. But anyway, Marlo arrives. Candy and her mom, Mama Joyce. We love Mama Joyce. She arrives too. And Marlo and Sanya, they dancing. They getting down. Yeah, Sanya said Drew didn't want to come. And Sanya made everyone aprons. She gave them each aprons. And they're all cooking the curry chicken, plantains. And Marlo, when she sees the plantain, she was like, don't it remind you of a man, you know, getting hard, comparing a man's ping to some plantains, but you want to talk about candy. Really, Marlo? Really? Girl. So, Kenya is coughing, you know, because, you know, but she turned her back. I think Kenya's really sick. And Sheree mentioned she cried about Tyrone. Kenya said she doesn't have, you know, she letting the ladies know because they acting funny about it. She letting them know I don't have the 19, okay? And she let them know that's why I couldn't come to your rescue, Sheree, because I didn't want to get you sick, girl. Kenya didn't want to get you sick. And Sheree is going out of her mouth, you know, to Kenya. And I feel like y'all leave Kenya alone. Hey, leave her alone. She let everybody know she didn't want to get them sick. Let it go. And even Mama Joyce had to come in and say something. Dang now. I think Sheree and Marlo got a hula hoop brain. And the reason why they said it, because they keep going around and around and around with the same mess with Kenya. Leave Kenya alone, okay? Hula hoop brains. But like Mama Joyce said, stop the arguing. And she said to Sheree to block Tyrone, like we are saying, Marlo saying, let him go. Girl, Mama Joyce said, block him. So they all start on Sanya, why she didn't invite Marlo and Sheree to her Mommy Nation's photo shoot. And Marlo says Sanya is, so Marlo takes Sheree outside and they talking and everything. They criticizing everything, judging everything. And Marlo tells Sheree that Sanya's up Kenya's and Candy's butt. And the reason that she is because they have the most followers. You know, so that makes sense. It does. And Marlo talks SHIT about Candy. Bo said Candy is for herself. And that Marlo calls Kenya a video, which I've never heard that before. It's not true. That's some hater stuff in you, Marlo. Insecurity in you, Marlo. Stop it. Saying stuff that's just not true. And it ain't cool. And Candy does so much for the community. I've been to a bunch of things that she's done in the community. Stop it. Hateration. So Marlo calls them fake BITCHs. I really feel Marlo is going too far because the things she said that Candy does and the things she has said that about Kenya is not true. I've never heard she was a video hoe. Never. Ever. Not Queen Kenya. Not Queen Candy. Stop it. Now, you've done a lot with your fabulous clothes and stuff and everything else you got. But how did you get it? Stop it. Okay? So, well, y'all, let's get ready for episode 7, which is next week. And they gave us a little, some snippet of episode 7, what's going to be going down. And we see that Kenya and Marlo is going at it. Marlo don't know when to stop. And then Sanya's sister, Sanya said her sister had a mental episode experience. She experienced something with mental health issues. And then Drew and Sanya, they go at it too. Lord. Woo! Y'all, it's gonna be good. But I want to see y'all get down in them comments and tell me how you feel. And you gotta hit that like button because I need your likes. I need you to subscribe. And today, me, Lily, the Red Lipstick Hustler, I have on my lipstick from my lipstick collection, the Red Lipstick Hustler. I have on Hustler. But first, before I put my lipstick on, I line my lips with my lip liner, which this is part of the Queen collection. This lip liner is part of my Queen collection. And it's part of the number, I think this is number 14. It's in the number 14. And I line my lips with this. And then I go over my lips with Hustler. See, the name is at the bottom. And it is a red lipstick that's very pigmented. And it's long lasting. And it's organic. Highly pigmented. It has an orange undertone. Goes on so smooth. You can buy my products on my website, IamLilyYoung.com. And I have 20 different shades of lipstick. And it's all organic. Go to my website, IamLilyYoung.com. Make your purchases. And I will put the links to my to the Red Lipstick Hustle lipstick in the description. And I'll also put the link for Queen Lily Hair Growth Oil if you're trying to grow your hair. And it comes in 2 different kinds. It comes in original and edges. So if you're trying to get your edges right, you see that them beautiful edges, get you some Queen Lily Hair Growth Oil. My hair has fallen out over 20 times in my life. Go to my website, IamLilyYoung.com. Click on the Red Lipstick Hustler page, make your purchase. Click on Queen Lily Hair Growth Oil, make your purchase, and start your hair growth journey. Thank you for watching. I am Lily Young, the Red Lipstick Hustler, and I will see you soon. Bye. The Red Lipstick Hustler lipstick is for you. Organic, long-lasting, highly pigmented. Get yours today at IamLilyYoung.com. I have over 20 shades of lipstick. Queen Lily Hair Growth Oil, everything you need, organic hair growth oil, grapeseed oil, shea butter, and more. Go to IamLilyYoung.com.